big deal. So what? You know, has she replied to the voice notes? Has she sent some voice notes also? Is it just one-sided? Because I don't believe that he sent voice notes and they weren't sent back to him. Two consenting adults. Yes, your private life. I don't understand the big deal then. A 16-year-old, yeah, okay, she said it was fake. Okay, she's apologised for that. So what is the problem? Why is she going to do a live on him? About what? Right, if you're going to do a live, Kay, can we hear your voice notes that you sent him? Or is it just going to be, well, I never sent him any, but he sent me all of these? Do you know what I mean? There's nothing, nothing but 16-year-old. This is someone else, isn't it? I love a cheeky message, yeah. So maybe I'm a little bit confused. I don't know the whole story, to be fair, because I did check them out. I did kick them out the boxes, Kay and I think Holly, just the fact I thought they were trolls. I thought, well, it wasn't that deep because he sent me some voice notes. Big deal, you know. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
And
So you lied. It wasn't fine. You lied.
Oh my God.
I've not heard of them. I would like to hear them.
So, I posted a video on my profile, which I said I would, so he would shut up talking about it, because we did mess up. We absolutely did. However, that 16-year-old girl wasn't a fake account. It wasn't anyone involved in this. We didn't make a fake account how did we make up a fake account when she had videos from 2023 uploaded on her account? What, did we have this account for 2 years until we started talking about this? Like, that's stupid.
So, did Kay run with this about a 16-year-old girl? Because that's very damaging. So if anyone, in my opinion, that's done something wrong, it's Kay. Okay, now these voice notes, like I said, you got to have there was probably a back and forth. So show all the voice notes. So this guy's probably not saved all the voice notes. So you're going to play what you want people to hear, right? So the way I see it is she is in the wrong here. She needs to be questioned. He needs to do a live on her. And the fact she has tried to damage his reputation. People unalive themselves with such accusations like that. That's the only thing that I see that's wrong here, is what she has done. What's he done? Sent some voice note. He's a bloody single man. You know what I mean? He's maybe on, a bit sexual, but he probably got them back. How do we know? She sounds bitter. That's what she sounds. She sounds bitter that she got blocked. You don't want to be friends with her. That's how it sounds.
Can I just ask, sorry, is Holly involved in this story? She's in the box. Is she involved in it?
Yes, Holly is, yes. Should have had the facts first. We've already admitted we screwed up. You don't get to tell him to shut up. You made up a date with him.
2 seconds, right? Because nobody brought up the 16-year-old after yesterday. It was
people on live stream think it's true. It's not true.
Nobody mentioned the 16-year-old. As we said yesterday, that is a separate issue to the main issue with you.
It's not. That girl's a fake account.
It's not, Michelle. Michelle runs these lives on about manipulation and all this kind of shit, and she doesn't even know what she's talking about. What the hell is she talking about? Of course the 16-year-old girl is more important than him sending a goddamn voice note to a goddamn adult. Two consenting adults. Of course that's more important. It's damaging his reputation. You know what I mean? On social media. She doesn't even know what she's talking about, this Michelle. How is she doing these lives on manipulation and all this kind of shit? It's really weird.
Listen, these girls have said that's the first live they have done like that. They weren't sure what to do. They have apologised and said that it should have been taken to the police or a responsible person to do this, right? Everyone else's issue is with you, the way you conduct yourself and sending voicemails to people that you take from this app into Discord, onto Snapchat, or onto Snapchat. It's not the first time, Tim. 6-8 months ago, it was the same thing, and I was in those lives.
No, it wasn't.
You're outed for your
That wasn't nothing to do with this. two people I messaged, and I've had one of the people already admit
As
she
you're
was.
doing that,
I was replying to you.
I'm not finished.
I don't know why
I'm
you're
not finished yet. I'm going to say my thing and then I'm going to mute for the entire time you're in the box, okay? I'll even drop for the box. Right, just let me finish. You are taking vulnerable women and taking them on.
No,
you are taking.
Listen. There's no forget vulnerable women, okay? Because sometimes you don't know who's vulnerable. I drink, and that makes me vulnerable. So everyone's vulnerable at probably one point. You know what I mean? As soon as you have a drink, that makes you vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? If you're vulnerable, get off TikTok. It's that simple. Because I'm sick of hearing the word. You know what I mean? Crazy.
On to a separate app where you can
no separate app. No separate app.
No, one-to-one basis. You cannot speak. You cannot send videos on TikTok. So you move them to a separate app.
No separate app. Look, why is Michelle talking? Host, I will leave if Michelle talks. I'm the one bringing you the views. Host,
just leave emotion then, because you're not letting her finish her sentence.
Making up lies. It's all lies. I will leave if she keeps talking.
I what I was thinking, and you know what?
Okay, just got all the money.
I was wishing that I could be draining my in your mouth.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I was single. Two people I was talking to.
Videos like that, I'll be telling you like that. I was still, man, I'm still looking at you.
I'm not denying the voice notes. I'm not denying the voice notes, but they were flirting with me as well. They were flirting with me as well.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Guys, they were flirting with me as well, and that's why I want to get those people.
The point is, you're taking the women from this
They
app.
shouldn't have shared private voice notes. Why is Michelle still in?
There's no law on who you speak to off TikTok. There's no law on taking a woman, putting a woman on people on Discord and speaking to them on a Discord or on a WhatsApp. There's no law about who you give your number to, whether they're vulnerable or not. Whether they're vulnerable or not. If there's, it's going. What I'm saying is, right. Listen, you got these voice notes, right? Now I don't know if he's still got them on his side, right, or if they get automatically deleted. If they've been deleted, I don't know. But you got to hear both sides, right? So you got these voice notes that he has sent. Has he got any voice notes he's received? Do you know what I mean?
Private voice notes. They sent me private voice notes and deleted them. We were flirting with each other. We liked each other. We liked each other.
No, they're two consenting adults. That's nothing to do with the 16-year-old. Forget the 16-year-old. That was a fake account.
No. We liked each other. No. I'm allowed to send private voice notes as an adult. They were adults. I was an adult. We liked each other. I'm allowed to send.
The issue is,
why is Michelle in? Host, I will leave if Michelle's not dropped out.
Listen, you're not going to tell
I will
me,
leave if
Tim.
Michelle's, because this is all against me.
Tim, let me tell you, I don't care.
How do we know they're vulnerable? What makes these women vulnerable? Because that's, we hear this all the time, But it's still got. Still thought she was 16. No, not the voice notes are completely different. I don't really know much about this 16-year-old or this fake account. Two different situations. I don't know anything about that. However, that is classed as entrapment.
I will leave. Stay, right? If you want to get your point across,
someone else
you're not going to manipulate. You are not going to manipulate and tell me who to straight, okay?
Doesn't go out, right? Okay, goodbye.
Drop then.
Okay, bye.
You're not telling me what to do. If you want to get your point across,
I can't talk. Why can't I talk? This is the one.
You're not listening
you can talk, but you're not letting other people finish what they're saying first.
I don't feel other people should have their say. I listened. I didn't sit there. I didn't put people in the boxes. Why am I going to let other people, Michelle and the rest of them, jump in the box and have their say? It's nothing to do with them. They're not involved. You know what I mean? So I just think he shouldn't have gone on that platform, to be honest with you, with women that just keep going on about, well, he's using vulnerable women. You know what I mean? Maybe he's a vulnerable man. How do you know? You know what I mean? If the way around would be, if it was the other way around. Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Vulnerable, it's still going to be, the issue is that it's vulnerable women that you tend to be around that seem to be being manipulated by you for gifts in a romantic way.
Well, if there's evidence of that, they need to show the evidence, because there's no evidence that these women are vulnerable. And if they are vulnerable and gifting, get off the app. Get off the app, because I'm sick of hearing it. I'm so sick of hearing that word. You know what I mean?
privately off of this app, whether it's on Snapchat, WhatsApp, Discord, and these women tend to be vulnerable, and several women have come forward and said how you have made them feel. So you coming in here shouting and screaming, I don't know if your name is Emotions in Life because you're very emotional.
So these women have said how they have felt, yeah? But the thing is, right, is there a block button on WhatsApp? Is there a block button on Snapchat? Is there a block button on TikTok? Is there a block button? Yes. So why didn't these women use this block button? I bet they didn't. I bet they didn't block them. But they were so affected, so uncomfortable with this guy that they didn't block them.
Man, emotionally unstable. But we're just pointing out that what you're doing is with vulnerable women. And the videos you do are to draw in vulnerable women because they feel like you're speaking directly to them. That's the problem here. And it's not just one or two women that have come forward and said about you. It's several different women, and you've been outed for this several different times. You just come in here and you think you can shout over everyone. No, sweetheart.
Unfortunately, this app, bring where people gift someone, they gift for recognition or to be noticed or to be that host, to be friends of that host or whatever it may be. That's why a lot of people do gift, right? So it's also, on them. Do you know what I mean? They are gifting for that, for attention. They're gifting, and then when it goes wrong, where he's maybe the person's blocked the person or whatever it may be, or they're flirting with someone else's bit jealousy, they tend to say, well, I'm vulnerable and he's made me feel uncomfortable. After probably, God knows how many months of going back and forth with messages and voice notes, suddenly I feel uncomfortable. You didn't block him, you didn't do any of that, but now you feel that way. Why is that? Maybe there's a bit of jealousy, you know what I mean? Everybody, these women fighting for this one man.
Oh, I'm going. If I can't talk, I'm going. Grow up.
Any box. But first of all,
I think that's it. Morning. No, it's afternoon, Lady K. Afternoon, everybody. Oh, gosh. Now what we got next? What's this? I think that's it, guys. That's it. Oh, now how do I take this off? How do I take this little box off? Hey, guys! How do I take it off? Do I just... Oh, it's gone. And that was hectic and to no end. Realised when I said it, yeah. I was mourning in America. Hey, Gypsy Telly. All right, let me just put this in the bin. People can jump in the boxes if you want. It's a shame that you can't put boxes in when you've got that little camera. What do you think, guys? Do you feel I should do it the my original way, or are you happy with the dual camera? The dual, yeah, okay. Hello.
Hello. I thought I'd say hello. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, I've just been watching you over the last couple of days. You've been really funny, by the way. On Saturday night with the Hannah situation and the sorry to bring this back up, but the pig farm, it was hilarious.
I can't believe that. That was what's her name now? Oh God. I don't
want to badmouth anybody, but you had a fair point there. Honestly, I'm a fellow vegetarian as well. How
we
are you
had
doing?
A lady here, guys. She said she was a rescue centre, and Hannah found a couple of dogs, or the neighbour's dogs. I'm not going to go into it.
Well, I did believe that situation as well.
Yeah, so she was a rescue centre. She said, "Give me your address. You don't have to give me your whole address, but I'll come and help you, and I'll make some contacts and things and help you if you need to remove the dogs and all of this." And yeah, rescue centre, she said. And then I looked at her profile. Well, somebody sent her a message. So when I got that message, I decided to look at her profile, and she breeds pigs to eat them.
Yeah, my friend had a pet pig actually. He said he used to feed it bacon. How bad is that? That's really bad.
It's just, I know that we all eat, well, I don't, but people eat pig. I do understand that, but it's very unusual when you're talking about, you have a rescue centre for animals, and yet you're breeding this animal to eat, you know. And then there was a video, and I can't believe I didn't watch it first, and it was so cute. The little piglets were feeding, right?
Yeah.
You know, with the mother. It was a beautiful picture. And then you see another little piglet, and then you see a plate of sausages.
On a what website? Is that what she did? Oh yeah, but I know.
I can't remember, and I thought, what the hell? You got this, lovely, cute picture of the piglets feeding. You know, on its mama, and then that plate of sausages. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this Tim thing. I think I don't know. I think everyone's just like running with something, you know. I don't know what it's all about personally. Ironically, I came across him at the same date, like a couple of days before as well. He seems all right, but it's not my cup of tea. But you know, it's just got a perspective on the way he kind of handles. He's got a way of doing his platform to get gifts and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
All that Tim, the guy. I think he's called. Is it Emotions or whatever?
Yeah, right.
I think he's just got a way of like doing his platform, you know, you can't mock him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hi, Famous.
Good afternoon, Angela, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I just wanted to come on and say thank you so much for cheering me up last night. It's really helped me. And that card reading was absolutely fucking hilarious. But yeah, thanks so much. I needed it. I just needed that boot up the arse.
Have you been doing tarot, Angie?
Yeah, I was just, I don't know how to read them. I was just picking the
No, you've got mine spot on. I'm going to heaven on a horse. Kaylee's meeting a new wife, and she's celebrating with a new woman in a cup with champagne.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I went to see, is it Clairvoyant? Yeah, where they kind of tell you, they look into you and they kind of, you know, in a pub, like, I think it's Clairvoyance, isn't it? And ironically, at the time, I was like kind of dating on doing Tinder and everything, which does make you vulnerable. You either use it or you don't. And she was saying, she went, you're playing loads of men, etc. And I was like, oh my God, she knew. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just like, yeah, interesting, like tarot and clairvoyancy and all that. But yeah, shebang.
You don't have to pay for it. You just come to Angie and she just tells you it straight.
That's it, innit? Yeah. Apparently, authentic people who do like spiritual readings, they don't ask for money. It's not a I appreciate that if they do make money out of it, but apparently people who do it properly, it's not a money making business. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Anyway, Ange, I'll leave you to it. I just wanted to say thanks so much, and I'll give you a ring tomorrow afternoon if that's all right.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but please don't eat anything now because I'm starving now till I stopped eating at 1:30 and I can't eat now till 12 tomorrow. So can you avoid eating on camera?
I'll try.
Are you on that injection, Famous?
Oh, no, I'm not on any injections. No.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, thanks, Ange. Thanks so much. You just give me that boost, kick up the ass. All right, love. Speak to you later.
Oh, hi, Famous. Who's this? Hello, FYP.
Hi, Angela. You okay? I did originally come up to tell you to stop moving so much because you know your little box with the video, it was wobbling a lot. So that was what I originally came up for.
Oh, I'm kind of glad you came up because I wanted to ask you a question actually.
Oh God, go on. Have I done something wrong?
Let me just have a look.
Oh no.
Give me a second.
I'm scared.
No. I don't know where it is now.
Oh good. Let's help me.
Oh, I'm sick. I can't find it now.
Oh good. What have I done wrong?
Oh no, it was a video that I'd seen.
Yes.
Of your opinion of me, and I can't find it now.
No. When did I give my opinion of you?
Yeah, somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And I was just going to ask you about it.
What did I say? What did I say?
I can't even remember now. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's taken down. Must have been taken down. Does anyone else remember it? Yeah, she did, Angie.
What did I say? Tell me what I said.
No, what did she say, Smiles? Smiles, get in the box. I can't remember now.
I'm not running nowhere. I love Angela. I wasn't too keen on you when you was besties with Evil Queen though. I didn't like her.
Oh. No, I can't find it now. No. It was, I can't even remember what the video looked like.
I don't know what.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
I can't remember.
Somebody said it was Delusive Claire.
Delusive Claire?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the wrong person.
Grinchy, I'm not a snake. Don't be rude.
I must have the wrong person, have I? Is it on here? I might have the wrong person then. Wait a minute.
Yeah, somebody like tag you in it.
I'm in Delusive Claire. It's not on here, no. So I don't know. Can't find it. Oh, well, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I want to know what I said.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. No, I don't remember what. I don't remember either. She was in a live.
No, I thought it was like just a video that you took, Claire. I'm not saying that you said it, but...
Someone said she was in a live. The only live I've ever been in is Angie's.
Oh.
When she'd had a drink.
No.
Has anybody got it to tag?
I can't find it now
I
anyway.
think it was me.
Oh.
Definitely think it was me.
It doesn't matter.
Is anybody watching Big Brother? Just to change the subject. Is anybody watching Big Brother?
No, is that on now?
Yeah, ironically, I think like the TikTok is having influence over everybody. They're all saying unalived and everything. Like, you know, instead of like, I just thought it was like funny because it's a TikTok word, isn't it?
Oh, is that what in Big Brother?
Yeah, somebody said unalived. I was like, oh my god, you're actually watching. There's a few like kind of references from like TikTok.
Oh. All right. So who else wants to get in the box, guys, and have a little chit chat? And I'm not rude. Falsely accused of something no effects, Angie. I couldn't come with it. I can't find the video.
Are you sure it wasn't another FYP page? Because I don't remember doing that. Well, I genuinely don't.
Yeah. I like that one with PD. Angie says, fuck them all, nobody should get their money back. It was definitely her. It wasn't a UK drama, but I just don't know where it is now.
That's really what it was. You need to find it.
Yeah.
If I did say something, I can't remember either, so I need to...
Yeah.
Did someone tag Angie in it?
Yeah, someone can find it. Tag me in it, guys. It's Hallie. Hi, Ali. Chesney Halls is in Big Brother, I know.
Yeah, she was on her own live. I've never been live, never. So, are you sure it wasn't somebody else? Someone just said it was on her. Yes, it was on her live. I've never been live. And the only box I've ever been in was yours last week.
Right. No, I don't know who it is. I'm looking. No. Yeah. Right here. Right.
Hey, Ange. Good day, everybody.
Hey, you right? You good?
Yeah, I'm still upright. How's everyone going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Ali?
Yeah, good. I'm getting the keys tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that, to move into my new place.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm packing. So I'm packing crazily. I've got so much shit still to go through. It's never ending.
Someone just said, no, it wasn't her. Someone just said it wasn't me.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Alpha.
Hi. I've been. I'm a bit nervous. If I message you something confidential, will you? Are you? Sorry, I'm very.
Will I tell anyone?
Yes,
I might do. No, I'm joking. No, I won't say anything.
Are you sure?
If it's confidential, no, I won't.
Unless it's
people have told me confidential stuff. Everyone's laughing in the comments. I won't. People have told me confidential stuff that you know nothing about, guys. Of course, I'm not going to say anything if it's confidential.
Unless it's about a pig farm, though.
It's nothing about anything. It's just about me. But I can explain more when I message you.
Stop making me laugh, guys.
Sorry, guys, as well. I'm nervous and I'm just.
Yeah, you can message me on Delusive Angie 17 if you like. I'll give you a follow, and I'm not going to say anything. You know what I mean? If it's confidential.
Okay. I'll explain more in the message. I can't say too much on here, but yeah. And no, it's nothing to do with children. Nothing to do with anything. It's to do with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted because I'd put it in the comments, but I wasn't getting a reply, so I wanted to jump up quick. And okay. Yeah, if you want to drop me, that's fine, and I'll give you a message, and then you decide what.
Yeah, all right then. Yeah, well, I'm not going to say anything if you don't want me to. It's fine.
Can you get? So I need that like.
What we want to know now. We're all like curious,
and I'm just so nervous because I'm very scared about it. So. And it is strange behaviour. I have BPD and CPSD. I've got a few things, and
I think you're just a bit anxious, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I'm
not going to say anything. If you don't want me to say anything, I'm not going to say anything if it's confidential.
Yeah, promise.
I promise I'm going to say a word.
Pinky promise.
Absolutely. No, I'm not going to do that.
Hello, Alpha.
Yes.
No, trust me. Angela and Nicole and all of us. We're very we don't mind. We'll keep it a secret. You can tell us. You need to tell us everything, and we will help. We promise. But
well, I would be telling Angie. So
no. But you've got to tell us as well, because there will be more people be able to help you. Because like there's 2.3 people, so we'll all be able to help you.
Yes, and I will explain more when I message you, so you'll understand it a bit more.
Can you message me as well, please?
Well, I'll message Angie first just to get.
I think we all need to know. I think it's quite important now. I think it's like a national crisis.
You will know. I need to just do this little bit first.
Alpha speak to me, and then if she says in that message not to say, to keep it private, then I'm not going to say anything.
But Angie, we don't want any privacy. We want to know.
Miss B, if it's private, I'm not going to be splurting it out all over social media.
Well, it's not going to be private. It's going to be more. I can't say too much. So let me just.
Me and then tell me in the message. I think.
Yeah. Okay. If I message you now.
Yeah.
Will you be able to read it soon?
Yeah, I can read it right now. I've got my other phone.
Wonderful. So Delusive Angie 17.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll do that now. And explain a bit more. All right.
Okay. Brilliant. All right then.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I was just going to say, can we do this? Can we send the message now? And because I want to see the outcome of this. If we can share it, if we can't.
Let her message me.
Pop a message over now.
Also, I have the BPD, CPSD, anxiety, depression. I'm very anxious, and so just allow me for a minute. But it will be all good. All right. I just wanted to get that bit sorted first and make sure that you wouldn't.
Yeah,
you understand when I message you. I apologise, but I'll message you now. All right, give me 5-10 minutes because it might be a bit lengthy.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bye. It's like when somebody goes, "I've got something to tell you." Oh, it's all right. Forget about it. And you're like, "No, you've got to tell me."
Do you know what just come into my head then? Do you know that CLA sound that you can put over when she's going, "I've got manic depression, I'm bipolar." Have you heard it?
Oh, bless her.
How are you, Angie?
I'm good. What's up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Have you been having a good day?
Yeah, not a bad day. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
What have I got here? Yeah.
Can you put Angie? We need that little. Oh, she's back. We need the little screen.
Sorry, it's because I had another. It's 'cause now I'm thinking to myself where I've said a lot. Are you? Is there anywhere that I could talk to you privately? But I need you, like back and forth, like.
Yeah, I'll be on my messages straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's going to be a bit hard to explain because now I've come on here. It's
explain it like you know, I mean.
Why don't you give her your number, Ange, and you can talk on WhatsApp?
Because I
we
feel
can all
like
just talk here. It's okay.
Can I? There's 2.3 people in here. Does anyone know me personally?
No.
But I'm following you.
Not you. Not just any of the viewers.
No.
No. Okay.
Angie, am I losing the plot?
No, you're not.
Alpha, send a message and then, you know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
not
okay. I'll go from there. I'm sorry, guys.
I've got my phone right here, so I'll reply straight away.
Wonderful. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
I'm just nervous.
You haven't
I'll do
murdered
it now.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Alpha, I'm calling it Alpha Bashir. Alpha, you haven't murdered anyone. I mean, obviously, I can't keep that confidential.
No, I'm joking. No. No, nothing. Alpha, quiet. My dog's called Alpha, so that's why.
Message me and yeah.
Yes, I'll do. Okay, I'll do that now.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Thank you.
Okay, no props, Alpha. Oh, I'm intrigued, aren't you guys, as to what this is?
I'm very intrigued.
Sorry, Angie, this will just send me into a psychosis. Sorry, it will send me into a psychosis. Sorry, Angie.
It's sending me into one. I'm actually replying to messages now.
Yes, it's
I just said I think she just wants the Discord. Oh, it could be a joke. Who knows?
The message will be, hey, yeah, I'm outside yours now. Do you want to come down?
You're a god, Angie, you're a god. That wouldn't be the first.
I'm intrigued by who's joined the Discord. My Discord's public, so I take no responsibility. It's just like EQ. Yours is public. I take no responsibility for it. Who's that?
Hello?
Hello? What's that?
So snuggly, isn't it? What, my tip? Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. You're welcome.
What on earth?
Oh.
Bit of a OnlyFans.
Another day on Angie's life. Oh, God.
I think it's a cheeky picnic.
Oh, yeah, it's tricky something.
Very strange. Right, let's see if this woman's messaged me because I'm so intrigued now. So look. Okay. Everyone's quiet. I have no message from her yet.
Big reveal.
Do you go on your Discord?
Huh?
Do you go on your Discord?
Do I go on my Discord? Yeah, occasionally, yeah. I can get on with it there.
Oh, yes, we can all speak to you on Discord.
Yeah.
With like TikTok and Discord, and oh my god, I just it drive me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people can link their Discord. It's your responsibility. If you look at the rules, I have put the rules in there, haven't I? Where did the rules go? What the hell? Where's the rules going? It disappeared. Ah. Wait a minute. Where's the... I'll have to look into it after when I come off.
Oh, Angie, Alpha said she's messaged you. She's texted you, so I messaged you in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Are we allowed to have a hint or anything?
Turn it around, Ange.
What the hell?
Miss B. Should do that.
If it's Angie, if it involves Angie, it involves everybody. It involves.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really happy at the moment. I want to know what's going on.
Curiosity.
She hasn't really said much, to be honest. Oh.
Oh my goodness me! What?
What's wrong?
Oh.
Can you give us a hint? Are you allowed to?
Yeah, I thought it was someone else. It was Alpha that messaged me because I got my tablet here.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Is it good or is it bad?
I can't say, innit?
All right. Yeah. Respect.
No, I can't say this.
Angie, you being serious?
Huh?
You being serious?
Yeah.
You can't tell us.
I can hear Aussie Ali strumming away, excited over in Australia, all the way over here.
Yeah, I know.
Well, okay. Can I ask? Is it relevant? Do you think it's relevant that is it useful for her to share it with you?
Good question.
No.
All right.
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angie, she's trolling. She wants you to show us. That's why she's sending it. Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
She wants you to. That's why she's sending it. You avoid. She wouldn't have come in the box. Angie, she's manipulating you to not show us when actually she wants you to show us. It's like, like that trickery. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
She's telling you that it's a secret, but that's the opposite. It's not a secret. That's what she's saying. It's a secret.
Miss B.
Yeah.
Miss B is so nosy, man.
Oh yeah, but it's because I'm sorry, Angie, but it's because it's like she came in and she was like, "I need to tell you something, but it's like important, but it's a secret." But it's like she sounded all worried and like she sounds very distressed. Yes, we just want to know for her well-being.
She's so full of it. I love you.
We love you too, Aussie Ali. What's your new house going to be?
It's just a 2-bedroom unit.
Oh, is it like next to the beach?
No.
Oh, bless you.
Too expensive.
Who just...
Is she asking for advice, Ange?
No.
That's cute though that she's just like divulging with you. I guess she feels comfortable around you. That's
She's
kind
back in. Can we put her back in the box, guys? I don't know if she's in the box.
Alpha, come back up, have a cup of tea, take some deep breaths, honey. We're here, come on.
I just want to say I'm not trolling. I've explained a bit to Angie, so I feel like she understands a bit more why I can't say much. And yeah, I'm not trolling. I'm really nervous. I have BPD as well.
In the chat, yeah. This is what the other one.
Do you know who said that they know me? Do you know the name? Or do you know who wrote my name?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Let me just see if I know them.
No, I mean the full name. I know her first name's in there.
I don't recognise her.
Nothing wrong anyway.
And so I'm not trying to be annoying and trolling and stuff. It's just it's difficult, and I can't.
Yeah, you put your name in the bio.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
A robot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's my like real name. Like I use that on my real account, and I've got my pictures and things that, but I can't say too much on here. But if I came on in my fake account, I don't think I've got like any followers. I follow like one person. You would then think I was a troll, so you wouldn't listen to me. So I had to come on here first. But now, like I said to Angie, where I've been talking, people, if I come in on my fake account, people are going to put 2 and 2 together that that's me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I said to Angie, like, if I come back in a couple of hours, hopefully people have like kind of forgotten, like they can't put 2 and 2 together. My name is Hannah Saunders. Like that's not I'm not hiding that. That's my life. Like that's on my TikTok. I've got pictures. But I can't say it on this account. I'm so sorry. It's just I've always just been too nervous, and I've just had the feeling to do it today, and I feel like if I don't do it today, I'm not going to do it, and oh gosh, don't. It's okay.
Whatever it is, well done for doing it, because it seems like it was a big thing. So good on you.
Thank you, but now I'm nervous now because where I feel like I've said too much, and people are. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. So if can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, if I have.
But are you okay though?
Yes, yeah. I'm physically okay. I have BPD and stuff, so I'm stronger than most, so I'm completely fine. And it's just because I've only spoken to my therapist about it, and I would like to, where I've been watching you've had some like advice, and the way you talk to people, I just feel like you might be able to help me a bit and just get me out of my mind, and I'm just stressing a bit. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Just don't worry about it. I know you're a bit anxious, being in the box. That's fine.
Yeah. I had a stroke 1.5 years ago as well, so I'm a bit like, yeah, I'm not very good at talking and anxious, and I feel like I'm going to cry, so I feel like I'm going to have to jump down soon. It's fine. It's a BPD.
It's okay. Bless you. Sit down and have some deep breaths.
Yeah, I'm shaking a bit at the moment. This is like the most. I've been live with like 2 people watching me. I'm just very nervous, and I do apologise. And I know it's confusing, and but like I said, I've messaged some bits to Angie, so she understands a bit. And so what do you think if I come back in a couple of hours on like my fake account, and if I message you on my fake account, so you know that it's me, but then obviously not tell anyone.
Yeah, people might recognise your voice though, Hannah.
Can I use like a voice changer?
Like a voice activator, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how to use all of this.
I don't know how to do it in the box.
Angie, can I give a suggestion to you, please, babe?
To me?
Well, to Angie.
Oh, sorry.
So Angie, what if this alpha person comes back in the box on their fake account, but instead of using their voice, uses like the little screen to type out like the message? Do you know what I mean?
For God's sake, must be. If she does that, we're all going to know it's her, because you just told everyone to do it.
Sorry,
we're all going to know it's her. What the hell is...
I just wanted to see Alpha.
Can I just ask, Alpha?
Yes.
Is it the reason you want to come on your fake account is because you want to say something, but you don't want it to be associated with yourself?
Yes, because no one's aware of this except for my therapist.
Okay. And is there a reason why you feel like you want to share it with 2.5 thousand people? Is it just because you just feel like you want to get it off your chest and just...
Exactly. And I've tried to do it a couple of times over the last few, probably since like Christmas, but I've just been too nervous to do it. So I've more just been like a silent watcher, and I've just been trying to get the courage to come up, and it's just very difficult.
Is it connected to TikTok, the thing that you want to say?
No.
Right.
It's something personal, but because the people in my life don't know, and I do have like my dad, my sister, my stepdad, they follow me on this account, and they don't know, so I can't go into too much detail about it. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's okay. Don't worry. Just take a deep breath. It's fine. You know, because there's a lot of people watching. Do you know what I mean? It's probably the worst. I'm not going to lie. It's probably the worst platform to come onto because of the amount of views.
It is, but I think I'm more where I don't care, you know, about my life and stuff. Like I'm okay with it. Like I don't care if I'm judged. Like it's someone that maybe understands a bit that I can talk to and get a bit of advice. I don't really watch anyone else enough to be able to talk to them, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm just not sure. And say I don't have to do it. It's just I don't know.
Are you wanting to tell people on social media or not, or just?
I don't. Yeah, I'd say I don't care about it because I'm open with it. Like, but I just can't say it on this account.
Oh, do you want me to say it?
No, just because they don't know about it. My family knows I've got BPD and CPSD, all of that, but they don't know the reasons why.
Oh, right.
Right.
And I can't say the reason why on here because I can't say too much. I can explain it in a message, but I can't say it on here. Yeah, I can't.
Maybe come back then, you know, on another account. But there's, you know, people might still know it's you though.
Yeah, that's what I feel like where
maybe you should have just come on a fake account, you know, to begin with.
I wanted to, but I feel like when there's like 0 followers and stuff, you say they're trolls, and I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, get the box.
Yeah.
As well.
But and I think where I'm nervous and BPD, I overshare, and I'm so sorry. And
sorry, can I just say something, Alfred? Just be careful with you saying you don't want people knowing that you're here, kind of thing. They'll know that you're in Angie's box now, just so they might come back later to hear what you're saying, if that makes sense.
Exactly. So that's why I'm now quite nervous about doing it, and I've been here long enough that I can use a voice changer and stuff, but I feel like even if I do come back on a fake one, they're going to know that, oh, that's the fake one that she said she's going to come on, so that's going to be her.
Yeah.
So it's a bit, yeah. To be honest, maybe let's just see how today goes, maybe, and it maybe another day I can message you on that fake account so you know it's me, but the time I come back, hopefully people have forgotten this.
Just make sure you're 100% you want to do it.
Oh,
do you know
maybe
what I mean?
I'm on a fake account, yeah. Give it some
Maybe
more
call
time.
Crisis and discuss it with them first, see what they think.
Well, it's more. I've been with the mental health team since like 7 years ago, and I speak about it. But my therapist is, you know, he's kind of there to make me kind of feel better. Like he's not very good, and I don't really get advice from him, and he's just rubbish, and I don't have anyone to talk to. And even when I phone up 111 and option 2, I tried to unalive myself and all of that stuff, and I've spoken to people, but they're there to listen, and they don't really help me with stuff. Like I'll tell them something that happened, and it's like, oh, that must have been really hard. yeah, but I need, I don't need that. I'm a bit more boisterous. I need someone to tell me, like, talk to me, not make me feel sorry for myself, like, if that makes sense.
It's 100% going to make you feel better, and that's like the next step that you need to do. Obviously, do it. You've got people on here that can support you and stuff, but just be very mindful of, obviously, trolls are on here and stuff, and again, family and stuff. Just be very careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fair play to you, and I hope everything's okay. I'm going to drop down now. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. If I need to do some cleaning and lots of things and clean my snake out and my tarantula, so I'm going to go do all of that.
Alpha?
Yes.
Sorry, so can I just confirm? So you're struggling really badly mentally. You want to talk to people about it because you don't like your therapist that you've got, but you don't want to talk about on this account because your family are listening, and because they're listening, you don't want them to hear what you've got to say. So you want to talk to us all about it, but without your family knowing.
Yes, exactly.
Why don't you just get a new therapist?
Because he's like a specialist one. It's a bit that he's like a psychotherapist. Like, he's a bit more qualified than my last therapist, and he is a bit more. He prescribes me stuff, and he's quite good with that kind
Are
of
you with
stuff.
the NHS?
Yes.
Just request for a different person.
But I like him in.
But if he's not doing what you need, then just get a different one.
But I've been to lots of therapists, and they all kind of do, the same thing. That, oh, I'm sorry that happened, and it's like I will explain things that I do with my BPD, and he's like, oh yeah, I do that too. Well, you don't do it 450 times a day, so no, it's not the same, and it's a bit. But he's quite comfortable to talk to. He's like similar age, so I feel like it's with other therapists when they've been older, and they kind of like talk down to me and just make me feel a bit rubbish. And it's like I've gotten past all of that. I know what's happened to me. I know why I am the way I am. Like, I don't care about any of that stuff. I just need help moving forward. But the therapists don't really do that, and no one. Well, my friends, I don't really have any friends anyway. I do have one main friend, and she knows a lot of the details, but she doesn't know exactly, and I can't.
Oh, hold on, hun. Sorry, this is just a lot. How do you know TikTok's going to be the right place for this if the therapist isn't
I was
good?
just going to say thank you. So I'm going to come in. I'm not here on purpose to upset the apple cart, but I'm here to call bullshit. Like, it don't matter. Like, do you know what? And I get what you're saying. Some therapists you might not get on with and stuff like that. I totally agree. But a lot of people have to go through many therapists before they find someone that they're comfortable with to open up with. And for one, TikTok is probably not the place where you will get absolutely annihilated and humiliated. Everyone will use anything against you. And also, Angie, please can you put on some glasses and get your notepad out and your pen out, please? Take your therapist notes.
And I understand what you're saying, but it's more, I don't care about the people in here and stuff. I have BPD. I have horrible thoughts about myself. No one can say anything worse than what I already feel. I don't care about any of that stuff. Yeah. But it's just that talking. And I feel like because Angie has BPD and she has platformed like a few people about this, well, you don't know it, but Angie knows. And it's been kind of helpful. And where I don't have any friends, I can't talk to anyone about it. And it's just like,
so you've spoken on the positive side. So have you thought about, let's just say, because you said it's helped you so far, so let's have a look at the flip side. Have you thought about how this could potentially be a negative impact, like later on down the line?
No, I haven't. Can you...
So
my brain doesn't work.
People will easily flip things on this app and turn it against them. So they'll question absolutely everything, and then you may answer something wrong, and then they'll use it straight against you, which then can have a negative impact if they're all coming at you.
Which I understand, but I think it's hard if you don't have BPD, but where I grew up so early, I'm quite tough. I have a lot of struggles and like bad things have happened, and it's not. It doesn't faze me. I'm not one of them people that will, I'll read a comment and then like think about it and it's like, oh my days, that's the end of the world. I don't care. Like, I honestly, yes,
So
I don't
you
care.
say it helps you talking out to a crowd in a group.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to Angie off, but we could only message. But that's not, like, it's not when it's a message. It's not.
Oh, I just wanted to come up and ask that in it because, like I say, like, just if you are going to do this, it's always good just to think about like the impact it can have later down in the line. It's always good to look at the positives and the negatives, right? So if anything happens, you're not disappointed. But I just thought I'd come in and ask, innit?
Thank you. But yeah, that's why I would like to go on the other account. So that's why I can say as much as I can and as much as I want. I can explain everything really. And it's not like when I have been able to talk, like my friend, I've been able to speak to him about it. And it was amazing when I was able to speak to him, but he's not one of them friends, like he's rubbish. I've tried to call him like 4 times today and he ain't answering. But it felt good to be able to actually open up and like.
Does your friend work and stuff like that?
Yes.
No, unfortunately, as bad as this is going to sound, because I want to be there for my friends all the time, but everyone has a life to live as well. So not everyone can always be there for you at every moment.
Of course, but I do know his work shifts, and I know he does nights, and he wasn't working last night, and he would be working tonight. So it's like, but yeah, like with the BPD, I overthink it, and it's.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's working nights and stuff like that, he's obviously got an odd time shift of working, and in daytimes he needs to get his stuff done, he have to do his shopping, his housework, So sometimes
definitely.
It's always possible for him to go, drop the stuff, I've got to answer this call or do this.
100%. But I think where the BPD, I know that, but my brain doesn't allow me to act the way is normal. Like I know that as he's got shifts and he's got a kid as well. Like he's got responsibilities.
But what's your main outcome of all this? What's your end goal?
I can't really say because
you don't need to. You don't really need to. Like, it's none of our business.
If it's personal
well
thing,
done
listen,
to you for feeling empowered to come on and say something. But I think if it's to do with your family, I think you should speak to them, because saying it in front of 2,500.
Which is, I think that's why I wanted to get Angie's advice, because there is a specific thing that I need help with.
Oh, can you stop that.
And I've spoken to my therapist and I've spoken to the police, and they've given me like a bit of advice, but it's not the advice I wanted. It was just quite direct, and it was like either this or this.
Can you just pause, please? Angie, are we on the same page here, hon? I can't hear you, Angie.
Same page, I can't lie.
I'm so sorry.
TikTok probably isn't the right place, to be fair, because you are going to get trolled, and it brings out all the hate and the negativity and all of this. Do you know what I mean? It's probably not the best place. But
well, that's why I wanted to come on the fake one, because I don't use that one and I don't read comments, and which is fair enough. But it was just more. Can I speak to you off, like?
Give me your number,
You have
Ange.
enough time to be a therapist, hon.
Give me your number.
Yeah.
Pardon? Sorry?
You can give me
Angie
your number
will-
if you want.
There you go. Oh, hold on, hon.
You can give me your number if you're happy to do that, if you feel comfortable with doing that.
Yes.
Need to drop down, but enjoy your therapy session, huns.
I think it's also where you have brought people up that have experienced the same thing or similar, and it was more I wanted to come up on here because people could jump in the box and give me advice from their personal situations and personal experience I was more with you because you have the BPD, so I think you would understand a bit more. The rest of it, if I came up on here, I'm not afraid to talk about it and things. I'm just afraid to talk about it on this account.
Yeah, I think you maybe, off TikTok. Like I said, if you're comfortable enough to give me your number, and if you want to speak to it off TikTok, and then decide maybe later on if you want to bring it on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? But maybe not. It's probably not the right decision at this moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hi, Angie. Alpha, I've sent you a private message. Although I'm a qualified psychotherapist, I'm actually not working as one, and I'm really good to talk to. So,
Can I have that offer as well?
yes, anybody can. I don't.
Say something to whatever. You know what though? I find these professionals. I find them useless. I'm not going to lie.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Whatever. I feel that if someone has experienced it, they're the people you want to speak to. You know what I mean? Because you can
exactly.
You don't know how much life experience I've had.
Yeah. I'm not saying you actually, whatever, but just in general, more than someone reading it from a book. If you've got that kind of, if you can relate to that person, I think that's really important.
I'm very relatable,
and I think
Can I just say one thing quickly? With when it comes to therapists, you have to remember not everyone's experience is the same, and the outcome for one person can be completely different to another person.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I would say, it's nice that people are wanting to help Alpha and all of that, but I would listen more to the professionals. Just as my opinion.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, I would always say to someone if they're not wanting to say if they feel a certain way. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna say go. I'll give you some numbers. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. But if some people just need a friend where they actually relate to someone, and not to give them advice, but to actually understand it. In my opinion, you can't beat someone that also goes through it. Do you know what I mean? Not that I've gone through what you have, Alpha, but with the BPD and the rest, yes.
Exactly, and
sorry, you go.
And so where I have spoken to some people when I can't explain all of the details, it's not as free, and it's just. And when I do speak to my therapist, they don't give me the advice, and they kind of tell you, well, what do you want to do?
But
and
I can give you advice, Alpha, because I would not be speaking to you as a professional. I would be for someone for you to chat to. And
I think it's more it's because my situation is quite difficult, and I'm not sure if I feel like there must be people that are going through it as well.
You don't know what I've been through. I've been through a hell of a lot in my life, honestly, which is why I am so understanding, and is why I decided to train as a psychotherapist, because I really wanted to help people.
Yeah,
but I actually found it.
To whatever, then so be it. I think it's not about what someone's been through; it's who you feel comfortable speaking to as well. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you help with, if you feel comfortable with, what's your name? Sorry, Mrs. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, then absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be happy, because you sound like you're quite distressed. I understand when you feel like you've got no one to actually just talk to, just get things off your chest without being told, oh, and how does that make you feel? And where do you think I'm not like that. Although
and there's a lot of stuff. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff that is. I think why it's now. There is some things coming up over the next couple of weeks that will affect me, and I'm just nervous. Sorry.
That's all right, honey. Don't worry. You do need someone to talk to. And honestly, I'm not, I don't troll people. I don't go live. I don't do any of that. I keep my private life private. I don't put it all over this app. And I really don't advise that you do that. But that is entirely up to you. But if you want to talk, just send me a message and we can talk. Okay?
Would it be okay to get your number to speak up? No, if not, it's completely fine. I just think it's hard to talk properly on message. Like, it's not too. And but no, that's fine. I can.
If you want to message me, and we'll see how it goes. But I've never given my number out. I've never offered to help anybody like this before on here either, because I see how much trolling and nonsense goes on.
Yeah.
You can call each other on different social media apps like Snapchat or Instagram. Or
I don't have it. I don't really do much.
I don't have Instagram, but I do have
Facebook Messenger.
Don't have that. don't know.
I can download Snapchat and Angie, do you have Snapchat?
Yeah, I don't really use Snapchat. I don't really know if I'm on it, but I do.
Would I be able to get your Snapchat to speak on there instead of like
Delusive Angie?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a
don't really
quick
use
question,
Snapchat, to be
please?
fair, but if you send me a message on TikTok, I know that they've got a calling thing you can do in it. So
yeah.
What if you did come out on TikTok and you did tell like you wanted to share your stories basically? What would be like? Would there be any
Sorry, there's an
or-
echo. I can't hear you. Oh, it's me.
Fucking get out.
Oh, just go. I'll try and hear.
Crazy Lisa.
Oh, sorry. Go, hungry guy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I think it was FYP News.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just saying. Say you did want to share your story because, like sharing stories online instead of you going out to find people to tell your story to, people that will relate to your story will come to you, if that makes sense. So if you did share out your story, would there be any consequences from it, or?
Consequence, like, what do you mean?
Like in the sense of like, would anything like bad come of it if you did share your story, or is it just you're worried about TikTok trolls?
Yeah, something could happen if they know it's me.
Well, if it's anything to jeopardize your safety, I would advise you 1,000,000% do not share it online. Because obviously your safety comes first. But the one thing that, one thing I do want to sort of push, I know you said with your therapist, things don't seem to work, but with the therapist, they need for you to fix a problem. When you try and get other people to try and fix your problem, they're going to fix it their way. They're not going to fix it your way. But when you work with someone and then try and fix a problem yourself, you will get the best outcome because you are the one that chose that outcome. You are the one that worked through it and stuff like that. So
I think that's why if talking to someone that's not a therapist, that doesn't think like a therapist, I don't want someone telling me what I should do. I just want advice because I have an idea of what I think I want to do, but I just need some help deciding if it's the right thing to do. And the therapist.
Is it the right thing to do? Let me ask you this: is it the right thing to do? What do you think?
Yes, it is, but there is a lot of consequences, and there's just a lot that would happen.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if anyone else is like in the chat is like getting a bit like restless. Right, I'm just. Like, I'm not being rude. Like, honestly, I am here.
I know, and it's because I'm not saying a lot, and I'm very nosy. And like, if someone,
you're not nosy, hon. It's like.
I would want to know if someone was dragging it on like this. It's like, just fucking say it. But I can't. I can't. So I do apologise for dragging it on. But I think like where people are asking me stuff as well, like it's hard to just I can't just drop and. That's why I wanted to speak to Angie. So it's all confusing, but it will all make sense once it all comes together. But I needed to do this bit first because if I came on my fake account, you're gonna think I'm a troll and I wouldn't be able to speak. And
I think you do want to say it, Alpha. If I'm being honest, from the sound of it, it's like you want someone to give you an answer to tell you say it or don't say it. But if I'm being honest, I don't think you're going to get that. But the feeling that I'm getting that you do want to say it.
Well, it's like I do want to say it, and I want to know what say Angie what she would do in my position, and if it's the same, if she thinks. Because I in my mind with my BPD, I think it's the right thing, but I also overthink. So it might be the wrong thing. And where obviously the therapists and the police, they have to do it by law. So they've told me that I should do it because it's the law. But I would like some advice or what Angie would think if she would do the same as me, or if that makes sense.
I think it does make sense, but you have to remember, Angie's not you. Angie's not in the position that you are, and like as much as I love Angie and stuff like that, like why Angie? Why not some other creator? Why do you particularly want
because she has BPD, and I have seen her speak to people and have people in her boxes that are sort of similar. And it's when I've been silently watching, it has helped me a little bit. But I'm just watching, and I can't say, what I want to say, and because it's not the exact same situation. It has helped me, but I need to say my situation to get a bit more help. I'm so sorry that I'm
Sorry, Angie. I'm so sorry for keeping on interrupting. I really do apologise, Angie. I'm so sorry. But I got mental health as well, you say. So, honestly, this is very stressful. But why don't you just say it? Because you said that you've been wanting to come into this box since Christmas, you said.
Because
you said you wanted to come in here since Christmas. So if you've been wanting to come in Angie's box in this room since Christmas, which is a long time.
Well, I've wanted to do it for the last 15 years to the police and to to me, but
I think you need professionals. I
do have professionals, and they can only help me so far.
But I don't think we can help you as much as a professional can either.
I've spoken. I don't know how many.
If you're about to sit here and tell us something really, really, really personal about your past trauma, that we're not going to be able to help. You're just going to be exposing yourself to thousands.
But it's not like my friends, my dad, most of my family know my trauma. They know my abuse, my child abuse, and all of that. But they don't know. There's just some things that I have to leave out. And
Alpha, can I ask, what ethnicity are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah.
British.
British, are you like...
Can I quickly say, hungry guy? I mean, you just told everybody, so there you go.
That's not the part that I can't speak about. That bit's well known. That my friends, family.
Right.
Are you Muslim?
I don't know the rest then.
No, I'm white, British.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of this then.
It's the rest of it that I need the advice on, because it's very specific, and it's difficult. I don't think I should say much more, because I can't tell you that part, and I think it's just stressing.
Hi guys.
Everyone.
Alpha, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have BPD. However, my sister is a physician, and it sounds like. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like because you know your brain better than anyone. It sounds like you might be on the verge of sort of an episode. You seem confused and.
Yeah, I had an episode this morning, and I broke down. It didn't go as far, and I think that's why it's pushed me a bit more. Because,
I mean, first of all, always remember that your life was never meant to be a punishment. Okay, just remember that. Regardless of what has happened to you, your life was never. You were never meant to live your life punishing yourself, because you mentioned, on an unaliving attempt and things like that. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to know. I think we all know what you're talking about. You mentioned childhood and things like that, so you have already gotten half the story out.
Yeah.
But you also sound, and I'm not saying this to be judgmental at all. Please, and I don't have BPD, so please feel free to yell at me and correct me if I say something wrong. But I don't think you should say anything. Not right now. Right now, I think you sound a little bit confused and frustrated.
It's not I'm not confused. The comments, someone said, if you search her name, there's an article on it. There's people talking in the comments about it, about something. I don't know what it is, but just to let you know.
Oh, I haven't got. I've never been to. It's not publicly. The rest of it is not public. But I don't know why.
Okay, but no, I'm just letting you know that people are already finding stuff out. So just
It's stressful because I've just got to that point in my life that I need to do something about it, and it will probably come out eventually on. I just need that advice on
listen,
the next step.
I can tell you from my own personal experience. I've known Angie a while, and I have told her things privately, and she has never said anything. So even though she has 2.5 thousand people in her boxes on the daily, and I don't want to put any responsibility on Angie because she's not a physician.
Definitely.
But,
I'm sorry, but do you need to be admitted or something?
No, I've been to. I tried to self-admit myself, but they said no. I'm self-aware. I have quiet BPD. I'm very self-aware.
Quiet.
Yeah, there's a few different types.
No, you sound self-aware. You really do sound self-aware.
I am very,
the fact that I just asked you if you think you might be in the middle of an episode and you said, "Oh yeah, I had one this morning." I mean, that's self-awareness right there. But,
yeah, I know my triggers. I know when I'm getting to that point.
Can I ask you a question, Alpha? Are you associated with Corsesson?
No.
I'm just wondering because people were saying Corsesson in the comments.
Oh, no. Sometimes I watch her, but I don't like her.
Oh, okay, just asking.
Yeah, definitely not. I do not like her. But I'm not trolling. You can think I'm trolling. It's up to you what you think. And I'm sorry that I've been on for so...
trolling. What are they... guys, in the comments, I'm just...
Like, I'm fake. I'm lying just to get, like, a reaction and...
Yeah, but you haven't said anything.
Yeah, that's very true. But I think where I'm dragging it on and where I'm just nervous and... it's difficult because I'm very... I overshare, but I need to also think about sharing.
So that Eclair as well.
Pardon? Oh.
In the box.
So yeah, I do apologise. I'm sorry that I've been dragging it on and I'm boring and everything. It's taken me a long time to do this.
Where are you in her box? Corsesson's box.
I've never been in anyone's boxes. I think Nye Kelly, that friends with Hannah. I think I went on a gingerbread thing dancing. That's all I've done. I've never gone in anyone's.
Angie, don't you think this is quite a lot? Because a lot's being said, but nothing's being said at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yes, and that's why I've apologised for dragging on. I just wanted to pop up to say if I come on my fake account later, can I come back in? But where everyone's asking me things, it's just dragging on, and I can't say too much. I apologise. I would love to blurt it all out, but I can't. And it's dragging. It's probably boring, but it's taken me this long to get the confidence to come on here. And I know with BPD, I'll wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be a different person. It might be another 3 months until I'm going to have to do this.
I was just going to ask you that. If you, I think right now you should keep it with you. Message Angie. Angie is a nice person. She will message you back. And like you just said, you don't want to say anything today that you will regret tomorrow because of your BPD.
Yeah.
I don't know how yours works, but what you just said gave an indication.
Well, I'm not going to regret anything that I've said on here because it is known, but people know about it. So that's not.
Okay. Well, why don't you keep it with Angie, and then, like you said, give it a couple of days and see if you still feel the same way.
Yeah. Okay. I think
you're kind of going in circles, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, but I am because I can't.
It's like you're stuck.
Exactly, and because I can't say more, it is frustrating. So yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. And I'm not getting aggressive. I have BPD, and
you're not being aggressive.
I speak loudly, and yeah, I think I'll give Angie a message, and maybe in a few days. But I think just doing this today has already brought me a bit closer. So, yeah, thank you, because you have helped. I know it's been annoying and boring.
Not annoying and boring. Just do what you said first. Just, send the message to Angie. Talk to her because she makes you feel comfortable. So, Angie, I'm not speaking for you, but I assume you don't mind. And give it a couple of days, like you said, and then because right now you really do. And again, I'm not a doctor, but you seem stuck. So what I would do is I would drop because you seem like you're stuck in a pattern.
It is, and that's why, because I can't say anymore. It is just going round in circles. I can't go any further with telling people because I can't. And so
we all get that.
So I do apologise. I'm
apologizing. Stop apologizing.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't. But thank you very much. And I'll give Angie a message and maybe get a Snapchat or something and maybe see if I can talk offline. And maybe in a few days, I'm probably not going to be able to come back on my fake account for a while because it takes a lot to get the courage to come up here and so I don't think I'll be able to do it.
You've done the first step. Worry about the fake accounts and everything like that in a couple of days.
I think so, and hopefully by then
the first step. And again, my advice to you would be now to drop.
You don't
want to go around in circles.
And so I've got everything I can get to this point, so
you've done a good job, so you should be proud of yourself. But
thank you. And honestly, I do apologize. After my stroke, I couldn't talk, I lost my eyesight, I couldn't walk, I had to relearn to do a lot of things. And so when I do speak, it takes me just maybe like a millisecond longer for my thought to come out of my mouth, if that makes sense. So I do I get like that a bit because I know what I want to say, but it doesn't come out properly. So I do apologize.
I have to say in the comments, I love the cult. I love my cult. It's not my cult, you know what I mean? But like Angie's, I love Angie's cult. But BPD is a spectrum. Correct? Am I correct? It's a spectrum disorder. So Tim,
this isn't a hospital.
It's frustrating if you don't have it because
it's not. But I thought
you don't really understand it. Like I don't understand it, so
And that's why I thought Angie would understand a bit more.
Yes, she does.
And it's because you have helped people. I watched silently that people have come up and other people that are similar experiencing the similar situation that they come up and give advice. And I just thought maybe this could help. So if it doesn't help, it doesn't help. I just have the confidence to do it today.
Well, you did well. You did a good job. You really did. But now drop.
Yes,
Angie, and drop.
Yes, I'm going to message you now, Angie.
Okay.
And you're going to be okay. Just and give it a couple of days and come back.
Honestly, thank you. And sorry, everyone, that I'm boring, but...
I'm saying sorry. I'm going to drop.
Sorry. Okay. I'm dropping now. Thank you very much, Angie. And thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Tim, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, guys, God bless her. Who's trolling or anything like that. But if she's not, that must be, BPD, Angie. That's a bag of rocks to carry around, man. I wouldn't want that.
Yeah. Do you have any mental health, Tim?
Well, I have a psychiatrist, a therapist. I get Xanax, Ambien. So I got it all taken care of.
That's the thing to do is get a therapist. If you go live in America, that's the first thing you go and do is get a therapist.
Yeah.
Angie, the trouble is, though, with America, they have to pay for their therapists, don't they?
Listen, Miss B, I pay $3,800 a month for health insurance. I don't want to hear it. Okay, about the NHS.
If I had to pay for every therapy I've had, I'd be in a lot of debt.
You said 38,000, Tim.
No, 3,800.
3,800. Is that how much health insurance is?
Yeah, and my psychiatrist is $560 an hour, and that's not bad.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fun. It's real fun here, guys.
560 for an appointment with a psychiatrist. I get one every week. For free.
I mean, to be fair, my psychiatrist is pretty good. I try not to get. Mine was mostly about grief. I'm not trauma dumping. But mine, because I lost a brother and, a whole thing. Like, everybody's had losses. So I'm okay. I've worked through that journey. I'm fine with it. You could make fun of my dead brother, and I wouldn't care. Like I really do believe in therapy, psychotherapy. I believe in all of it. I think it really does work. But like Hungry Guy, I think it was Hungry Guy said, you do need to, because sometimes you do need to go through, like, it could be like up to 20 therapists until you find the right one. You got to find one.
That's what Tim does. Tim's a solicitor.
I was going to say, at least you're rich if you can afford all this health insurance and stuff like that. So
I'm not going to say I'm not rich. It's like, I'd be a lot richer if I didn't have to. Yeah, it's our healthcare system is absolutely, and I know you guys, the NHS, I know it's not perfect, and the best part of living in free societies is that we get to complain about our government. So keep doing it. Complain about the NHS all you want, but at the end of the day, just imagine living in this country. It's terrible. It's really bad. I mean, there are people that are just absolutely destitute.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, we got the NHS, and even people still complain about that.
Yeah, but that's the way life works. We complain about our governments. They're never good enough. It's like, that's the way it is. Oh, Angie's ready for her midday nap. Look, I could tell.
I'll be tired, man.
I mean, we get it for free, but you're lucky to come out of there alive. Do you know what I mean?
We've had the waiting list is long, and we do pay for it if you think about it. Like, our taxes are through the roof. Like, how much we pay in tax. So,
yeah, we don't have waiting lists. That's the one. But for $3,800 a month, I shouldn't have. They should be at my house.
Yeah, because Angie, I find this quite interesting because obviously the NHS, obviously, it goes through quite a lot of things, but you only hear about, like if something happens on an operating table, you only hear about it if it's like in Turkey or something, like you'll hear on the news, like British mum passed away from BBL, but more people actually get hurt on the operating table on the NHS more than they do in places like Turkey.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend who lives in the UK that is also a friend of Angie's. I'm not going to say who, but who has had the big C for many, many years. And my aunt, the other night, I was with her, and she's currently going through C, but she's going to be fine. Everything's fine. But I said, my friend in the UK, because she kept my aunt going through the bills. I can't believe this, $55,000 for this stay and, $750,000 for this surgery. I mean, the insurance covers most of it, but, you still get the bill, and you see it. So I said, let me call my friend from the UK. So I called my friend in front of her and I said, how long have you been dealing with this? And she said, let's say 10 years. And I said, how many surgeries, MRIs? And oh God, countless. And I said, how much money have you had to pay? And she said, nothing. And my aunt was like, you gotta be effing kidding me. I said, no, I said, they don't pay for anything.
Yeah, but some people die waiting, Newton.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. But they will. I thought they will see you if you went in there and were having an actual heart attack. Are they just going to sit you in the waiting room for 6 weeks?
Oh, no. They go by priority. Oh, yeah, you go to the emergency, you go straight in, obviously. Or you get
the thing I find fascinating, which is I've seen, obviously, on this app, on BritTalk, is if somebody calls an ambulance. And if I called an ambulance right now, it would be here within 5 minutes. Like, you guys, right, it takes, depending on what's going on, it can take 2-3 hours.
You can be waiting even 9 hours. We've had there's people like elderly people. Normally they have a fall and stuff like that at home. Even with their buzzer, they have like a buzzer that they wear around their neck. Even with that, they can be waiting up to 9 hours. And literally, that person's laying on the floor, can't even get up, can't do anything. But physically, you just can't. It's just the resources and stuff is just very minimal here.
Oh yeah, I could stub my toe and they'd be here within maybe 10 minutes.
Well, if you're paying for it, I would expect them to be there within 10 minutes, especially how much you're paying. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I would expect them to, but...
Okay, this is something, guys. Ready? This is how bad it is. When a woman has a child in the United States, and this is in all 50 states, you know, you're not, as a new mother, obviously you're bedbound for a little bit, you know, especially if you've had a C-section or something like that. But you want to hold your baby and things, so they put the baby next to you, and the nurse will hand you the baby. Every time the nurse hands the mother the baby, it's $2,500. That's how much they charge you. You know, if you have insurance, you don't pay that, but you still get the bill, and you see the bill of every time the nurse hands you a baby. It's ridiculous.
No, do you know, Tim, I used to work in it's an American hospital, but it's a private hospital in England. So basically, everything we use, literally every tiny little thing, from like a wipe, from tissues, from anything, we have to charge it to the patient. We've got like this little machine, we have to like click charge. Every time we use a needle or anything, like we always have to charge it. I always found it like ridiculous. But I mean, I kind of understand based on what you just said, how America is. And it's crazy. But I mean, if it works, it works. But if you're poor, how do you get healthcare then? Do you just not get healthcare, or?
You just, honestly, again, if you don't have healthcare and you're having a heart attack and you go to a hospital, they're going to see you. They're going to perform the surgery. If you need a bypass, they're going to do all that. And then they're going to send you a bill for probably a little under $1 million. And then you just don't pay it. And they have certain states and there are certain laws that it will not go on we have credit reports here. I don't know what you guys have.
Yeah, we've got credit reports.
Yeah, do you just call it a credit report? Because that's
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have certain states where it won't go on your credit report. So there are ways around it, but they can it will take a lot for them to garnish your wages. Like there are certain states where they can't do that. Somebody said in the comments that a lot of Americans don't believe in socialized healthcare, and that's the vast majority of Americans want universal healthcare.
Can you not just rip up the bill?
Yeah. That's what most people do. That's what people who have no money do. Well, what else are you going to do with it?
Because obviously in America you have the right to hold things. So like you could literally just have an army outside your house. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, if the bailiffs come in England, we can't really do much, but you've got like bloody armies and stuff in your bloody cupboard. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if a bailiff come round yours, you'll be like, get out of my house. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I said when I saw the video, and this is nothing against Rick, so I don't know him, but when he was opening the mail slot at, I think, Corey's house or Summit's house, and saying, you know, Corey, opening the mail slot in America, you would have just seen a barrel go through that mail slot, and you would have. I mean, that's why doxing is not a big thing here, because Americans have pew-pews.
Angie, do you think we should have pew-pews in the UK?
No, don't do it.
Absolutely not.
Don't do it.
No.
Could you imagine? Really think about that question you're asking, Angie.
I think we should.
Could you imagine? It would be. I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny, but what we have here going on with our schools and things like that is absolutely horrific.
But I'd feel safer with one.
I bet you would, Miss B.
Yeah, but everybody else has one, Miss B. Then you know what I mean. So it's like half of TikTok's creators would be gone.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like we haven't got a lot of safety in the UK anymore.
I just see we've got a big knife problem. Imagine that, but instead of a knife, we have a gun problem.
But at least I could use mine as well. It would be like something out of Call of Duty. Do you know what I mean? I'd like have to
bring it on.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd have a little pink one
with little crystals on it.
Yeah, I'll be like, don't try them there.
Guys, I've got to go now. Sorry.
It's nice to speak to you, Angie.
Go have your nap, Angie. Go.
I'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
See you guys later.
I gotta
Bye-bye.
go
See you
back
back
to
soon.
work.
See you later,
I gotta
guys.